These four signs can get into trouble in June 2022. What attitudes, comments, or behaviors get us into trouble? We usually screw up when we don't think well before speaking, commit impulsive actions, or don't measure the consequences of our decisions. Although they can often pass by, they can also bring serious consequences to our lives and get us into trouble. Some zodiac signs will be more prone to getting into trouble during June, thanks to the planetary transits that will take place. Watch on to find out if you're on the list. Number 1. Libra. Libra will be out of their element during June, so they'll have to be very careful not to screw up. These natives are usually extremely cautious in what they say to avoid offending anyone, but things are about to change this month. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and truth, joins with impulsive Mars in their house of partnerships. This fiery mix makes them reckless and blunt in their daily interactions and joint decision-making. This is how they can forget their important dates with their crush, engage in unnecessary fights, trip over other people, and spill their coffee on their clothes. In addition, 3 planets are in Gemini during June, making these natives unfocused, distracted, and forgetful. Libra will have to make a great effort to stay out of trouble. Number 2. Scorpio. Scorpio people are also prone to get into trouble this June. Jupiter and Mars come together in a fiery and reckless mix in their house of daily routine. The result? These natives may completely forget their responsibilities and engage in activities that can get them into trouble, such as gambling, romantic affairs, and the like. Jupiter will act as a veil to tint the problematic aspects of their circumstances and cause them to jump to decisions as if there were no tomorrow. This is how you may wake up from this reverie with huge bank debt and a few people offended by your selfish attitude. Scorpio will have to be extra careful if they don't want to screw up this month. Number 3. Pisces. Pisces already gets into trouble easily, but June seems to be especially destined for those natives to screw up. They're too dreamy and seem to have their heads in the clouds on a regular basis, and this state will intensify considerably. Jupiter, one of its ruling planets, and Mars will be transiting Aries. Jupiter, one of its ruling planets, and Mars will be transiting Aries, leading them to engage in impulsive, crazy, and exaggerated behaviors that will easily make mistakes. Pisces will believe that they can take on more than their energy allows, accepting jobs and committing themselves to tasks they inevitably fail to complete. Their friends and bosses may lose confidence in them, and it won't be easy to regain it. Gemini's season activates their house of profession, so they should be careful not to get distracted and reach the end of the month without major problems in this area. And number 4. Aquarius. Saturn retrograde will be transiting the sign of Aquarius this June, bringing obstacles and frustrations in the way of these natives. Still, they can take advantage of Mercury coming out of its retrograde phase to find different ways to overcome their obstacles and emerge stronger from this busy month. Saturn retrograde brings problems for Aquarius people to reflect on their past decisions and be more disciplined and committed to their path. This planet also represents our relationship with authority, and Aquarius's rebellious impulse will bring nothing but trouble into their lives. Although it will be a month of many learnings, Aquarius will definitely not feel fortunate. However, they can rest assured that they'll approach the rest of the year more committed to their purpose and ready to achieve success. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to get all the updates.